That's why I wanted to be in there. I had my music playing last time. Hey, hey, hey! Welcome, 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 welcome. I am so excited. We are going to be having. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're gonna be having an amazing conversation today. Let me find my. Where's that at? Okay, we're good over here. Making sure we get it good everywhere. We're gonna have an amazing conversation today. It's so funny. I have my cohort going right now. My basically, it's so funny. I didn't know what to call it because it's not a course. It's definitely not a course, but it is a soul expansion. It is a transformation experience that you have when you join Manifest That Shit. And so I have, people in Manifest That Shit right now. And it's so funny because one of my ladies hit me up last night and she sent me this video. And it's a fabulous video about this man. And he's talking about, affirmations, the power or the lack thereof of affirmations. And so it tickled my soul because, and this is why I wanted to come talk about it today. The truth of the matter is, when it comes to the way you talk to yourself, okay, that is the power. I completely understand that he was saying as far as asking the question and, wondering like, hey, um, telling yourself, what if this is, or why am I so this? That's what it was. Why am I so this? Why am I so that? But I really wanted to talk about the mind and the body connection. You are connected. Your body is going to show up and operate in a way that your mind is telling it to. And so the thing about it is, so many of us have been programmed by outer sources, outer things have happened in our past, our experiences, and we oftentimes feel trapped there because this idea of who we used to be is trapped in our minds. But what if I said the way that you get out of this cage is with a key? And the key being the way in which you talk to yourself. That is the key to all changing and whatever is going on in your life, the way in which you talk to yourself. Now, it's funny because like I told my girl, I was like, because all anybody who works with me know you're my friend now. We go together now. You know what I mean? If we work together, I'm intimately invested in you. I love you. I want to see you win. And so that's how it is when you work with me. And so, the reality of it is my girl, we were talking last night and I was just telling her it all works. When you start to talk to yourself differently, it all works. Whether you're asking yourself, why am I so, fabulous? Or why am I so successful? Or you're saying, I am fabulous. I am successful. There's always going to be that little bit of doubt that creeps in. Always. It's not something that ever really goes away. And the reality of it is, this is a part of the way that we're moving forward and the way that we're thinking. It's acknowledging, ooh, wait, I don't know. I don't know about this. Right? It's acknowledging that fight or flight response that you have to the thought. And it could be scary. That affirmation is supposed to scare the mess out of you the first time. But the only reason why this affirmation is coming up for you in a way, and let's be real, it's going to keep coming. It's going to keep coming back. There's going to be other people that you see doing the thing that you want to be doing. Why? Because you are now energetically somewhere, somehow aligned to it. And it's meant for you. But it's up to us. It's up to us to continue the alignment. A belief is nothing but a practiced thought. That's all a belief is. And so if you practice the thought long enough, you begin to believe it. So yeah, when you first say the affirmation, you're going to be uncomfortable. Even when I say, oh, why am I so successful? That question makes me uncomfortable because at the end of the day, I'm not there yet. But the more that you make the statement, the more that you say it over and over and over again, you begin to believe it. And the moment that you begin to believe it is the moment that you get to physically receive it in your physical reality. What I love more than anything, I just got back from Disneyland. What I love more than anything about this trip to Disneyland is the fact that I always get to go and I think about Walt Disney and the dream big and the imagination and the thing that so many of us let go of once we become adults. And it's funny to me because, as soon as you get to Disneyland, you turn into the biggest kid in the world. You're like, oh my God, I'm here. Yay, yay. And some people treat Disneyland like, oh, anxiety. So many people, we all get to choose. Okay. We all get to choose how we get to enjoy, right? But I enjoy Disneyland from the perspective and the eyes of my children, no matter how big they are. I have a 20-year-old and he runs around Disney like it is the best thing ever. And he's smiling and happy and having the time of his life. So it is up to us to change the way that we think. And your brain thinks in pictures. And so when you're thinking a thought, it's going to see the adjacent picture. And we're creating from said picture. So you want to create the good stuff, right? I think this is where a lot of us get caught up is we're creating so many negative things because we allow the negative thoughts to take over. And it's natural. And they're gonna come. But the best thing to do is it's just like anything. You want to fill your space with positivity, right? There used to be this video that was going around where it was a bucket. It was a clear like water thing, and it had like she was pouring water in it, and then she put dirt in it, and she was saying that you can't just pick out the dirt, right? But how you get out all the negative feelings, all the negative things that are going on with you, is you overflow yourself with the good. That's why sometimes when you're feeling really bad, or anytime that you're feeling really bad, start making a gratitude list, listing out the things that you're grateful for. It will make you feel better. It will shift your energy. But it's up to us. I think it all works. Even when you have someone sitting up here saying, like, ask this question or say it this way, even when you're scrolling through your social media, I want you to peep all the different, if you're in the manifesting, my social media is full of manifesting and manifestation tips, and I love them all, right? Scroll through them, but don't ever think that one works better over the other, because the reality of it is they all work. Journaling works. Meditating works. Affirmations work, but they only work when you work them. And I think that's what many of us have to remember, is to work it, continuing to work it, continuing to show up, right? For ourselves. You're not showing up for anybody else in that moment but you. And in order for you to have whatever it is that you desire, it's changing of the perspective. And that's another thing I've heard people talk about, not wanting. You won't want, or want less, or, and I find that to be very interesting. I say want it all. I say dream as big as you possibly can. Because if what you're thinking and feeling and speaking becomes your reality, wouldn't you want the absolute best? And then I was telling my client the same thing last night. Let's be real. Everything that you desire, we need you to have it. As a world, as a community, as everybody around you, we need for you to have your desires, because whatever it is that you desire is meant to bless somebody else. And the longer that you are kept from your said desires, there's somebody out there that can't be blessed by you, that's meant to be blessed by you in whatever capacity that may be. So we need you to have what you want, because you, my loves, having everything that you truly desire, having everything that you truly want, what that means for you, that means blessings in your community. Because anybody that rocks with me is somebody who will bless their community. So I think we have to remember, it all works if you work it, right? Do the affirmations, honey. I have an affirmation. I am speaking, traveling the world. In 2024, in March, I was in Paris speaking. And I had been saying that since 2020. And you're right. You got dog right. First time I said it, it made me very uncomfortable. I say this all the time. You want affirmations that make you clench your booty cheeks. Ooh, right? You want the affirmations that are going to make you uncomfortable, right? But the only way that you're going to be able to cash in on it is to sit through the uncomfortableness of it all and keep saying it anyway until you believe it. You will eventually believe the affirmation. I guarantee it. Because then your subconscious mind ends up being like, oh, okay, you know what, you're right. Right? Because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between reality and play. So if you kept letting your subconscious mind know this is who we are and this is how we receive and this is what we are receiving, your subconscious mind was like, bet, right? Mel Robbins had an interview with a neuroscientist, and that's all he talked about was the fact that how our brains create. Our brains create. If did nobody let you know this, I'm here to tell you, I'm going to spread the word. Our brains create. Okay. And the way that our brains create is by continuously meditating on a thought. And again, meditating on a thought could be saying the affirmation. It could be journaling about the affirmation. It could be actually meditating on the affirmation. And the thing about it is, when you meditate on it, I am speaking, traveling the world. That sense of meditation, you want to feel it in your body. You're not just saying the word. I can feel the vibration going down my body as I say it. I am speaking, traveling the world, right? I am trusting the journey. I am receiving money in expected and unexpected ways. Okay? And you can feel it. But when you embody the words, your body is going to start showing up like that person. Let me tell y'all, I've been saying the affirmation, I'm receiving money in unexpected ways. And let me tell you something. I get random checks in the mail. I get random money all the time. There's times where I just open my account. Whoa, where does extra $1,000 come from? That just happened to me recently, right? I am receiving money in expected and unexpected ways. Meditating on the affirmation is going to do nothing but remind your mind who you really are. That higher self that you are meant to be. It is a reminder the more that you say it, and you're saying it until your body, mind, everything believes it. And the moment that everything believes it, guess what? You receive it. So more and more, I just want to remind everybody there is no, affirmation. I mean, manifestation. The beautiful part about manifestation is you can see manifestation all throughout the Bible. You can see manifestation, all, it's in everything. It literally is, psycho cybernetics. That's that they everybody's talking about it, but not talking about it. And everybody's saying this is greater than this. But whatever you believe in, rock with it. But I'm saying your thoughts become things. That is a universal principle. That is a truth from here till tomorrow. That's a truth whether you believe it or not. It's happening to you. So let's be more intentional. Let's be more, this is what I want. This is how I want to receive it. And I'm going to show up just for that. Right? Let's do the affirmations. Let's say the meditations. Right? Let's do it. Because the more that you show up in this way for yourself, the more that you're going to receive the things that you truly desire. And receiving the things that you truly desire helps the community around you. I mean, even, all right, the bird agrees. Okay. Even in your adversities. I was talking to people today, and we were talking about when you're moving forward and being like ready for the thing to happen. You're like ready for whatever it is that you desire to happen, and you're getting impatient. But the reality of it is, we are still growing and becoming who we're meant to be before we can receive. You can receive quickly. If you become whatever it is you're meant to become quickly, you'll receive it quickly. But the longer that we take to become who we're meant to become, we hold off receiving. And so I really am getting to the point where understanding who I'm meant to be and standing in my light. This is part of standing in my light. Me coming live consistently is a part of me standing in my light, because my voice and what I've been brought here to say, what I've been brought here to tell you, is important. And it's funny because the more that I sit in the back, or the more that I shrink because I don't want to offend anyone or upset anyone, I'm holding whoever is meant to hear this message back from their next blessing. Okay. So we need to become our manifestations now. And becoming our manifestations now can simply start out as an affirmation. It can simply start out as, like the man said, a statement. Why am I so successful? Why am I so wonderful? Whatever it is that you want to be, why am I so this? And already start saying it. No matter whatever it is you're doing, it is about self talk. And self talk has everything to do with you basically hypnotizing yourself. And it's self hypnosis. It's changing the way that you've been programmed. Our parents programmed us between the ages of 0 and 7. Maybe you weren't even raised by a parent. Maybe you were raised by a step parent. Maybe you were raised, or you had some trauma between 0 and 7, and you have no idea, you're just moving in autopilot. But you've been programmed to where you are currently. And in order for you to shift out of everything going on without your permission, or without you wanting it to, or without this, without that, rather than basically operating in autopilot, the moment that you start making statements to yourself is the moment that you start to change the trajectory of your life. And it's up to you. So, with that being said, because changing the trajectory is so important. It is so important. And I think more and more of us need to hop on board of changing the way that we talk to ourselves. And it can seem like such a hard thing to do. It can seem like such a time consuming thing to do, but it's really not. Give yourself a few minutes in the mirror and say some affirmations if that's all you got. Even if you're in your car, say some right there in your car. You could even record yourself saying a meditation, y'all. I mean, with Chat GPT, you could do pretty much anything, okay? Ask Chatty for a meditation and record yourself saying it and go to bed with it. No matter what you do, you can reprogram yourself to believe something different so you can receive all and everything it is that you want. Now, I will say this. Sometimes you don't want to do this by yourself, and I get that, right? There's a lot of times I didn't want to do it by myself. I was like, don't leave me out here by myself, girl. That explanation sounded good, but I don't know. Can I do it? Right? Like, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. That may be you. I'm here for you. I am absolutely positively here for you. It's so funny. This feels aligned, right? Like, I feel so aligned saying this out loud. But the reality of it is, I have two options. There's a free option where you can jump in and join the experience. It's me. It's a recording. You get it right away, and it comes. It's very amazing. It explains how to manifest on your terms, how to do it, how to shift your mindset, how to clear the blocks. It explains all of that. Or you can hop on a call with me. I prefer that. Let's get on a call. Let's talk about it. Let's clear your blocks live. I want to do it with you. And after you get off the call with me, you get a wonderful personalized affirmation as well as a personalized meditation just for you, based upon what you're going through, right? Sometimes we just need somebody to be with us and do it. We could do all the things by ourselves, but who wants to, right? Who wants to rock at it alone? I'd rather have people gang with me, okay? And we can do it together. So if you need me, I am here. I will hop on a call with you and we can clear your money box. Real talk. It is one of the best things. A lot of my clients that do this with me, I don't even like to call them clients. A lot of my people who do this with me, okay, they when they clear their money blocks, they get money within days. They get money within the week, right? I've seen people get as much as a 5-figure client out of nowhere within a few days, right? I've seen people have random money come to them within a few days. I've seen people meet up with the most spectacular person that they knew that they needed for a mentor in a few days, just after clearing money blocks. You just do not know how powerful it truly is, because you have to shine a light on the thoughts that are stopping you and blocking you. And it's more than the money. It's more than the money. These conversations end up being mostly not even about the money, but about an experience that they had that is blocking them from all the success that they deserve. And you deserve. Real talk. You deserve. So hop on a call with me. Okay. I ain't playing. Go to the top of my page, hunty. Okay. Click the link, book the call, and let's clear these money blocks so you can become who we need you to become, so you can bless the world around you. I don't rock with selfish people. I only rock with people who love to bless the world around them. And these people, when they show up, they do nothing but show up amazingly. Thank you, Maishi. Thank you. Exactly, right? So when you get what you want, we know you're going to bless the world around you. So I want to help you get what you want. So you know what I mean? We blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. That's what we doing for the rest of the year. Okay. It may be wild in these streets, but the more that we focus on the good and how we are meant to be brought here and serve and change the world, the more that the world will be changed around us. I promise. All right. I love you guys. And thank you, Maishi. Yes. Okay. I'm out of here. I got to take my daughter to dance. I just love you. I'll be back tomorrow for another live. I'll be here at 11:11 tomorrow. Okay. So join me, 11:11 Pacific Standard. Join me. We're going to have another beautiful conversation. And I think I just want to have a full conversation about imagination and how we can really maximize it. Come here with some good tips tomorrow. I promise you. So love y'all. See you tomorrow.